Hi everyone, it's Wendy Brogdon again, and I am here to read another fantastic story written and illustrated by my dear friend Rhonda Goodall. This one is called Frizzle's Rainbow in the Clouds. I love this story and I think it's a good one for all of us to remember. As usual, and as always, I should say, Rhonda always dedicates her stories to families and the love that holds us all together. So good job, Rhonda. So here you go. Frizzle is he's, well, just look at him. He's, you know, he's a frizzle. It was a beautiful day in Happy Town. Flowers were blooming, birds were singing, bees were buzzing, and the butterflies were fluttering. Frizzle was on his way to play in the park with George and Muggsy when he noticed Mr. Owl reading in his tree. "What you reading, Mr. Owl?" asked Frizzle. "I'm reading the lyrics of an old African-American song," replied Mr. Owl. "Well, why are you doing that?" asked Frizzle. "Because when I heard the song, it intrigued me," said Mr. Owl. "Huh?" asked Frizzle, wondering what intrigued meant. "The words of the song intrigued me. They caught my attention. I love what they're saying, and they're really making me think," said Mr. Owl. "The song is talking about being the rainbow in somebody's cloud. Just think about those words, Frizzle. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we all remembered to do that for each other?" "Well, yes," said Frizzle, a bit confused, "but I don't know how to turn myself into a rainbow, Mr. Owl." "Sure you do, Frizzle. It simply means being kind to someone who needs a smile or a friend when they're having a tough day. That's how you turn yourself into a rainbow and become the rainbow in somebody's cloud." Yes, I get it. I had been feeling so sad and you made me happy," Frizzle exclaimed. "Remember when you reminded me that all the people in Happy Town who loved and take care of me, that they are my family? You were the rainbow in my cloud." "Exactly," said Mr. Owl. "Now you better run along. Weren't you on your way somewhere?" Oh yes. Thank you. See you later, Mr. Owl." That afternoon, Frizzle and his friends played until they were absolutely exhausted. They had a blast. As Frizzle was leaving the park, he noticed what appeared to be a traffic jam down the street. There were cars stopped as far as he could see, and as he walked closer to the line of cars, they started picking up speed and moving along again. Frizzle suddenly realized he could hear whimpering coming from behind a near tree. He approached the tree cautiously, worried that someone might be hurt. "Hello?" Frizzle said. "Hello, are you okay?" Frizzle saw what looked to be a very young turtle trembling in the grass. "Hello, do you need some help?" The little turtle was silent. "Excuse me," said Frizzle. "Are you okay?" "I'm scared," said the little turtle. "Well, what's your name?" asked Frizzle. "Timmy." "Well, hi, Timmy the turtle. My name is Frizzle. Why are you scared?" "I got stuck right in the middle of the road. I was crossing the street by myself, and all of a sudden cars started coming and going like crazy." "Wow, that does sound scary. Well, what did you do?" asked Frizzle. Timmy, still trembling, looked down towards the ground. "Nothing. I didn't know what to do. I thought one of the cars was going to hit me, so I just closed my eyes and stayed perfectly still." Timmy the turtle started to cry again. "It's okay, Timmy. You're safe now. And you're not all by yourself anymore because I'm here. I'll stay with you until you're no longer scared." Timmy lifted his head to look at Frizzle. "You'll do that for me?" Timmy simply smiled. Frizzle simply smiled at Timmy the turtle and said, "So how'd you get over here behind the tree?" "Well, remember when I told you I closed my eyes?" said Timmy. "Yes." "Well, I was squeezing them closed so tightly when suddenly everything just stopped. All the noise stopped and the wind from the cars whizzed by me, completely stopped. I slowly peeked out of my shell to see what was going on. There were two men with their hands up, stopping traffic in both directions. One of the men said to the other, "Mark, make sure you keep the traffic stopped while I move this little guy." And then Mark said, "Be careful, Doug, he's probably a snapping turtle." Then this guy, Doug, picks me up like he's not even afraid of me at all, and the other guy, Mark, walks over to us. Both of them carefully brought me over here. They put me down by this tree and told me not to be scared. They were so kind and they saved my life, and then they were gone. I was safe thanks to them, but I suddenly panicked when I realized I needed to be on the other side of the street to get back to the water. But the cars were moving again. I started shaking, and then out of nowhere you appeared. Frizzle was feeling a very warm feeling inside, knowing that he was comforting Timmy the Turtle, and his thoughts suddenly turned to Mr. Owl. "Timmy, may I walk you across the street so you can be near the water?" "Yes, please, I would love that," said Timmy, relieved. "But why are you being so nice to me? Usually I get ignored. I don't really have any friends. I guess everyone's afraid I'll snap at them, which I won't. I'm not even a snapping turtle. I'm helping you because you need help. I'm being nice to you because I like you, and guess what? I would help you even if you were a snapping turtle. And guess what else? I'd like for you and I to be friends. Now let's go." Frizzle and Timmy stood by the edge of the road, waiting until it was safe to cross. Once the street was clear of cars, they crossed. Timmy was so grateful to Frizzle for helping him. "I don't know what I would have done without you, Frizzle," said Timmy. Frizzle saw how late it was getting and told Timmy that he needed to get going. He knew he wanted to stop by Mr. Owl's tree on his way home. He and Timmy agreed to meet the next day. Timmy was so excited. He had met his first friend and made plans for his first play date. As Frizzle walked away, something caught Timmy's attention in the sky, and he looked up and saw a beautiful rainbow getting brighter and brighter, and he thought to himself, "Wow, that's strange. It didn't even rain." Frizzle's excitement was growing as he got closer to Mr. Owl's tree. "Mr. Owl! Mr. Owl! Mr. Owl! Mr. Owl!" "Frizzle, what on earth is wrong?" "What? Nothing's wrong. I did it. I did what you said. I became the rainbow in somebody's crowd today." Tell me, I want to hear all about it," said Mr. Owl. Frizzle told Mr. Owl the whole story of how he met and helped Timmy the Turtle. "Mr. Owl, it felt so good to be kind and helpful. Timmy was so scared, and I really let him know that he wasn't alone and that someone cared about him. I thought of the lyrics that we talked about, and I just wanted to make him smile and be his friend. He was definitely having a tough day." "Frizzle, I'm so proud of you. Did you know that being kind comes naturally to most people? We simply have to take the time to stop and think about others instead of just ourselves. Today, Frizzle, you were the rainbow in Timmy the Turtle's cloud. Keep it up." The end. I hope you enjoyed that story. See if you can be the rainbow in someone's cloud today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.